A Quiet Melody. Chapter 1, The First Note. As the soft glow of twilight bathed the school courtyard, Jace leaned against the brick wall of the music building, his fingers nervously tapping against his phone screen. He stared at the text he'd just received from Kai, his classmate and longtime secret crush. "Hey, wanna meet after school? I need help with the music assignment." Jace's heart skipped a beat. They'd been in the same music class for months now, and although they'd talked a few times, something about today felt different. Maybe it was the way Kai had phrased his message, or maybe it was just the growing feelings Jace had been trying to keep under control. Pushing his glasses up, Jace took a deep breath and typed back a simple reply. "Sure, I'll be there." The bell rang, signaling the end of school, and soon the hallways were filled with students packing their bags and heading out for the day. Jace walked slowly, his heart pounding as he approached the music room. He had always loved music, but today it felt like the notes in the air were more alive, more electric than ever before. When he reached the door, he hesitated for a moment, his hand hovering over the doorknob. He had no idea how to act around Kai outside of class, especially now that there was a chance, however small, that something more could develop between them. Taking another deep breath, Jace opened the door. Kai was already sitting at one of the practice pianos, a guitar case leaning against the wall beside him. His brown eyes lifted from the sheet music he was studying, and he gave Jace a warm, casual smile. "Hey," Kai greeted, his voice smooth, as if they hadn't just been texting each other moments ago. "Ready to tackle this assignment?" Jace nodded, trying to mask the nervousness that seemed to bubble up in his chest. "Yeah, I thought we could go over the parts for your solo. You've got some really good ideas for the melody." Kai grinned, showing a flash of dimples. "I'm glad you think so. I was hoping you'd say that." As they sat down together, the conversation easily flowed, just like it always had when they were in class. Jace found himself laughing more than usual, his nerves starting to melt away. As they worked through the assignment, their hands brushed every so often, a touch that made Jace's pulse quicken. "Do you ever think about what comes after graduation?" Kai asked suddenly, looking up from the piano keys. Jace's heart skipped again. Was this a normal question? Did Kai know? "I don't know," Jace said, trying to sound casual. "Maybe I'll study music or something." "How about you?" Kai's eyes softened, a little gleam of something unspoken in them. "Maybe something like that. But if I'm being honest, I've always wanted to find a place where I can just make music, you know? With the right person." Jace's breath caught in his throat, and for a moment, everything seemed to pause. He could feel the weight of the words hanging between them. It was the opening he hadn't dared to dream for. Kai leaned forward slightly, his voice quiet but intense. "Sometimes, I think the right person might be closer than we realize." The words lingered, like a song that wouldn't fade. Jace looked into Kai's eyes, the world outside the music room seeming to fall away as everything came into sharp focus. Was this the moment? Was this where they finally found each other?